1800 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. Addressing the inaugural ceremony of Miyawaki Urban Forest in Lahore this afternoon, Prime Minister stressed the need for developing a mechanism for inspection of the growth of planted tree saplings through satellite. Imran Khan says provision of quality and affordable healthcare and social security to the people is top priority of the government. Election Commission of Pakistan today started receiving of nomination papers for Senate elections. Pakistan says India's unwillingness to resolve long-standing issue of Jammu and Kashmir is the main impediment to bring durable peace in the region. Former chief of Indian spy agency RAW has termed the New Delhi's move to end Kashmir's special status in 2019 as meaningless and has not benefited much to India. In India, 9 people were killed in a blast at a fireworks factory in Tamil Nadu state today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the government is taking concrete measures to curb pollution in Lahore. Addressing the inaugural ceremony of Miyawaki Urban Forest in Lahore today, he regretted that over the past decade, Lahore has lost about 70% of its tree cover as the city became an urban centre. The Prime Minister said the government is now planting precious olive trees on the right bank of the Indus River. He stressed the need for developing a mechanism for inspection of growth of planted tree saplings through satellite. Imran Khan said that increasing Pakistan's forest cover is essential to save the country from the imminent disaster of climate change. He urged the youth to participate in the tree plantation drive to avert the dangers posed by climate change. Prime Minister Imran Khan says provision of quality and affordable healthcare and social security to the people, especially the lower class, is the top priority of the government. He was presiding over a high-level meeting in Lahore today, which reviewed the progress on the program of universal health insurance. The Prime Minister directed for continuous monitoring of the Universal Health Insurance Programme and assured all possible cooperation from the government in this regard. The meeting was briefed that under a short-term plan, health cards will be provided in 7 districts of Sahiwal and Dera Ghazi Khan divisions by the end of the current financial year. The meeting was further informed that by December this year, the entire population of Punjab will be given access to better treatment facilities through health cards at a Universal Health Insurance Programme. Election Commission of Pakistan started from today the process of receiving nomination papers for the Senate elections to be held on the 3rd of next month. The candidates can submit their nomination papers with the relevant returning officers by tomorrow. According to the Senate election schedule issued by the Election Commission of Pakistan, the scrutiny of nomination papers will be held on Monday and Tuesday next. The candidates can file appeals against acceptance or rejection of nomination papers on the 17th and 18th of this month. These appeals will be disposed on the 19th and 20th of this month. The revised list of candidates will be published on 21st of this month. The candidates can withdraw their nomination papers on 22nd of this month. A total of 48 senators will be elected this time, including 12 each from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, 11 each from Punjab and Sindh, and 2 from Islamabad. 4 terrorists were killed when they attacked the security forces post at Makeen in South Waziristan. According to ISPR, during the exchange of fire, 4 soldiers also embraced Shahadat. President Dr. Arif Alvi has strongly denounced the attack on security forces checkpost at Makeen area of South Waziristan. In a statement, he expressed his grief and sorrow over the martyrdom of 4 army personnel in the attack. The president also commiserated with the bereaved families. Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Senator Shibli Faraz, in a tweet, also expressed deep grief and sorrow over the martyrdom of 4 soldiers in South Waziristan. He said they are proud sons of this brave nation who sacrificed their lives for the great cause of defense of the homeland and peace in the country. The minister presented salute to the courage and patience of the families of the martyrs. He said, "We are committed to eliminate the remnants of the terrorists." This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Foreign Office spokesperson Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry says India's unwillingness to resolve the long-standing issue of Jammu and Kashmir is the main impediment to bring durable peace in the region. Responding to media queries during his weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, he said the entire world acknowledges Kashmir as a disputed region which should be resolved in the light of the UN resolutions. Zahid Hafiz Chaudhry said international media is exposing Indian atrocities and gross human rights violations in the occupied valley. He said irresponsible attitude of India has endangered the peace and security of the region. To another question, he said Prime Minister Imran Khan will visit Sri Lanka by the end of this month on the invitation of his Sri Lankan counterpart. Earlier, in his opening statement, the spokesperson said 7th edition of multinational maritime exercise Aman 2021 is underway and it aims at collectively working against human trafficking, smuggling and terrorism in the region. Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Amjad Khan Niazi says Pakistan Navy is ever ready to play a positive role for peace in the region. In a message read out at a flag-hosting ceremony of multinational maritime exercise Aman 2021 in Karachi today, he said, "We have taken several initiatives for maritime security and promotion of peace in the waters of the region." The naval chief said one such initiative is Regional Maritime Security Patrol, which is aimed at making the waters safe for maritime activities and keep a check at all the illegal activities. Addressing the ceremony, Commander Pakistan Fleet Rear Admiral Naveed Ashraf hoped that the exercise will go a long way in promoting cooperation and mutual relations with the participating navies. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says the United States recognizes Kashmir as a disputed territory which needs to be resolved. In a statement today, he expressed satisfaction that the spokesperson of Biden administration has clarified that there has been no change in their policy on Kashmir dispute. As regards the problems faced by Pakistani workers in the UAE, the foreign minister said our talks are continuing with the friendly country and expressed the confidence for a better outcome. The foreign minister, however, reminded that the COVID-19 has affected the economies around the world, including the Gulf region. Resultantly, there has been cut on jobs and the expatriate workers had to go back to their home countries. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, All-Party Hurriyat Conference has urged India to shun its stubbornness on Kashmir dispute and take steps to settle it through free and fair plebiscite under the auspices of the United Nations Security Council. In a statement in Srinagar, APHC spokesman said Kashmiri's demand for right to self-determination is a just and legitimate one, which is also accepted by the UN and guaranteed by Universal Declaration of Human Rights. National Conference leader and member of Indian Parliament Hasnain Masoodi, speaking in Lok Sabha, the lower house of the Indian Parliament, said that silence observed by New Delhi following revocation of special status of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir on 5th of August 2019 should not be construed as peace. He said over 400 people, including many Indian Forces personnel, have been killed in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir in last 1 year, showing there is no peace in Kashmir. In India, 9 people were killed and many others injured in an explosion at a fireworks factory in southern Tamil Nadu state today. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.